A race. Look at him. Yeah. He talks a lot too. He's got a lot to say. Jesus. Why you gotta charge me? You know, it freaks me out. Ah! I don't want that. I want the front end, never the back end. Hey! I'm gonna protect my space. This is definitely an exercise of how do you protect your space reliably. Starting with the two orange horses, Gracie and Roni. Gracie's front and center, obviously, but I believe when Roni gets up, he's gonna go scooting off. Energy is high this morning. It's a gorgeous day today. Absolutely beautiful morning. Blue sky, green trees, orange horses. Come on, Gracie, make it over. You could do it. She's done it twice in her life that I've experienced. Oop, here we go. Look out. Go get her, buddy. Okay, so let's go get some more horses. I think Lena's next. If she could smash through her gate, she would. Okay, Lena's out. Gracie's getting super excited to have Lena out because they're best friends. And so is Roni. So somehow these two have to sort out who's the bestest of friends. Gracie has a lot of energy, and her way of getting energy out is to buck. And when she does that, she can get pretty wild. She just get a lot of kickings out. You know, I find that there's just two more. Roni's got to get out of the way. More kickings, more kickings. Roni says, "Good morning. How's your day?" He says, "I'm looking to roll." Gosh, they look good in the sunlight, don't they? Gracie's down for another roll. Not too close to the fence, I hope. Being that she doesn't make it over, she should be all right. One more. Stop. Kick. Scatter. Go do something, you guys. I don't want anything. Half the time they think they should be waiting for me. I just send them on. Okay, let's go get some more horses. Oh, Luke's on the scene. He's got something to say to somebody. Not to Gracie. Not to Roni. He's off for a roll up at the top. Lena just finished her roll down at the bottom here. Off he goes. See, it's not just Annie that shoots for locations where other horses have rolled. We get almost everybody that sort of seems to love a good roll in the same spot that some other horses rolled. Let's see what he does when he gets up, if he wants to join his buddies. The original four: Luke, Roni, Gracie, Alina. Big shake out of Luke. He's not sure what to do. What is he thinking? He might come down. Nope. Okay, well, let's go get... oh, he might be thinking about another side. Gracie's down for another roll. Probably her fifth. She loves rolling, I gotta say. Be nice if she made it all the way over just once. Catch it on camera for the second time in her life. Out she goes again. She's probably just barely missing the middle of her back, you know. She's trying and trying. She'd really like to get that. She just can't get the middle. For whatever reason that might be. Okay, let's go get more horses. Oh, Luke's moving. Here he comes. And there's Yoka. Horses are already nibbling on the trees that grow next to the arena. So I better take care of that before they knock a fence over or something. Not uncommon. Usually have to sort of manage the weeds and the growth that grow alongside. It's going down for a roll. Little Fluff. She's a fantastic roller. She's very roly-poly. Over she goes. And another time. There we go. I think that's it. And up. Big shake. Double shake. Off she goes. Looks right here. Hey, buddy. What's happening? All right. Well, we still have three more horses to go, so let's go get them. Okay, Annie's free. It's not leaving though. She says, are you up for some scratches or what? Very close up horse. Okay, Annie, go do something interesting. Don't want to always be scratching guys. So now we've got what? 6. So we need the last 2 wildies. Up the stairs I go, and he says, well, I guess that's out. Usually she goes and hangs around with Luke. Let's see what happens. Because she comes up fast and Luke just says, what's up? It's a big talk. Still quite patient with her. Still pretty good. Oh, what are these two doing? Ronnie's come up big. He's showing his... Oh, and Lita's come at the same time. Yikes, he's got to move. Yoka's going to come shuffle them all around a little. Look at that floof, just floof all over the place. Just doesn't take much, it's pretty light. And it's just that size, it doesn't grow any longer. Nobody cuts it or anything. It just is that size. What is she doing now? She's going to get Annie. Well, alright, let's let these guys do their thing while we go get the last 2 horses. Those guys have managed to find one branch that really sticks out. Chewing on it. Whew. Gracie's an acrobatic. It was way under there. Okay, I've got Mr. Wild here. And you're free, buddy. Later. Now he is also known as Mr. Troublemaker. But look at these guys. It's amazing what a couple days of growth will do. Just gives them that extra edge. It's been raining and everything's growing like crazy. Got the sun, got the rain. He's going down for his roll. Whew. Sure gets his legs up high when he rolls. He really puts everything into it sometimes. He didn't make it over though. Yeah, so let's go get little Momo. Last horse. She's free. Little Momo is out into the crowd. She's gonna go find Yoka, most likely. unless she gets blocked by what appears to be Annie and Luke. Mr. Wild's come in from behind. Into the herd she goes. Just the littlest. A little bit of co-grooming with Annie. And moving on. So, one of my favorite times of the day, morning with the horses. All of them. And I get to be part of it. I get to be part of the herd. Got construction going on across the road. So you might hear some crunchy sounds out there. But maybe not. We're a little ways down here now. Okay. Mr. Wild, Mr. Troublemaker. And he tells him to take a hike. So does little Mocha. Oh! It's a lot of horse coming your way sometimes. Oh, that was a great slide. Nice job, Annie. No, you guys are too rambunctious for me. Keep moving. Keep moving, keep learning. Good. That guy's the most trouble ever. No. Okay. He's got a lot of energy. He's a youngster. Of course, these two are pretty full of energy as well. And he loves pushing Mocha around quite a bit. And they go like stink. They go crazy sometimes. I don't show all the playtimes. Some of them are pretty darn exciting. Oop. Out the corner they go. A race. Look at them. Yeah. He talks a lot too. He's got a lot to say. Jesus. Why you gotta charge me? You know, it freaks me out. Ah! I don't want that. I want the front end, never the back end. Hey! I want to protect my space. This is definitely an exercise of how do you protect your space reliably. I don't want that. Pick a new end. It's a bad habit for her to humans. She can do it to other horses, but not to me. Get out of here. I don't want that end. It's normal for her. It's very normal. But it's not a habit that I want her to have as she gets older around humans. So we want to provide as much discouragement of that pattern. She wants to hang around with me. She can give me her nose. Here comes Yoka. Finally. There we go. There's the grooming starting up. So now she has a solid, very solid friend to hang around with. That's Luke making all that noise. Oh. Okay, well. Ah! Nice. She sent him. She says, take a hike. Go play with somebody else right now. He's persistent though. He likes what he likes. So Momo's got to figure it out. It's good for the herd. These three are particularly quiet, which is good. I like this. It's a grown-up herd behavior. Just hang out, co-groom, chill. Gracie says no thanks. What happened, Lena? Oh well. And there they are. My two littlest horses. They are cute. This is a very common scene, so I mean for me it's just a... Oh no, you're not digging a hole here, are you? So much rain. It's soggy. It is soggy. I don't want to... Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. You're not getting anywhere with those two. I don't want you either. What I do want to do is maybe cover up that hole in the ground where the water comes. So usually I put a barrel on top of it, which is here. Like that. And then they don't dig a hole in my arena as much. And no, I can't do anything about it for everybody that makes friendly suggestions. So why don't you just dig everything up and put a big pipe in? No. That is such an incredible amount of work when I can really just, hello Annie. Mostly, no, stop it, leave it alone. That's a no touchy barrel. I can just do something like that. It's a spring. There are a couple springs on the property. There's one where the pond is, over there. There's one there. And there's one over on the other side of that paddock. Hello, Annie. And, what the? I don't want to scratch you. Did you see her try to nibble at me? Stop. Ugh. This is where you have to kind of catch your horse from cutting you off. This type of behavior can be very, very dangerous. Where her desire to be scratched is so strong that she's willing to cut me off, feels safe enough to do so, and tell me what to do with her mouth. This will get you hurt. Not out of any maliciousness. See, the idea is that instead of her coming to me, I go to her. So when I'm ready to scratch, I'll go to her. Until then, stay back, chill out. Relax. You're not that hard done by. Look at this guy. Would you stop touching my barrel here? This is my special barrel. Go away. So soggy back here. Huh? So much water. But that's what you get for a pile of rain. Okay, everybody, let's move. So this is my favorite part of being in the herd. Look at these guys. Must eat trees. Get off of the fence. Yeah, so these things always need trimming back. And I haven't got to it. There's too many other things to do. Okay, get moving. Go on. Skitter on. Everybody move. Gracie needs to just have, she's got like 2 speeds, super slow and super fast. Doesn't seem to be anything in the middle. This guy is interesting. Let those two go. Sure looks good though. When he gets cruising around. Hello, Momo. Okay, that's what I want. I want your nose from now on. I never want to see your butt again. Look at those ears. You and Annie have big ears. What was I? I was saying something, wasn't I? Look at these two. Yes, thank you for the nose, not the butt. You either better keep shuffling. Okay, she's gonna keep shuffling. Look at you paying attention to me. Look at him though. Good grief. And of course Roni with his muscles all over the place. Everybody has had a trim. Just to give you, I guess I give you, it's been a little bit, give you an update. Everybody's had a trim. And I finally got her front feet just where I want them. I haven't done the backs yet because we did another good session with just the fronts. What are you looking at? You and your big eyeballs. She was absolutely fantastic for her feet. I'm very, very excited for her. She's got a very bright future in that regard. Very kind, very soft in that regard. Can you tell that Mr. Wild's on his way up when you see these two wander off together really, really, really close? I mean, they're rubbing pretty much probably the whole way. Well, go do something else. You don't need me right now. Trust me. We've got Yoka and Luke Uh-oh, she's not up for biting too much. We'll see what happens in a second here. If I don't get hassled, I can pay attention to it. Just barely. Sorry, I've got action behind me. Hang on. Okay, just relax. These two live next to each other now, so they're really good friends. I mean, they've always been good friends, but they've become better friends, I think. And I mean, I don't know if you guys remember the video where he was standing next to her, and on the other side of him was this other big horse that used to be here, Ohana, and I put some music to it, and they were both just bugging him, and he was trying to nibble on one, then the other, and get them to leave him alone, and it was just the funniest. He always gets all the girls. It's a good-looking horse. Good-looking horse. Good muscles, good behaviors, good personality. He's fun. Can be very quiet, smart, good listener. Everything about him is really cool. Why doesn't Mocha turn around? Oh, here comes Annie. She says, Luke's free. Oh, nope, she's just sending him. It's a very good defensive position to be in for him. If he felt like there was going to be trouble, which I think Annie's going to provide a little bit of trouble here. She's very rambunctious, has a lot to say. Just a youngster, 2 years old, Mocha, who is 1. A lot of people have been commenting, or we've been talking about in the comment section, about if Mocha is smaller or bigger than when Annie came, and they're both supposed to be about the same age. And I think the consensus in my thoughts is that Mocha's just a little younger than Annie, so when she arrived, she might have been a month and a half, maybe, younger than Annie, and hence her smaller size and more babyish sort of behaviors that have persisted but are going away. She's all shed out, so she's very clean looking. Mr. Wild's waiting his turn. He knows not to kind of creep in too far. And then these two are just hanging out. So, but yeah, I think that Annie was just a little bit older when she came, hence slightly bigger. Hence slightly different demeanor and sort of behaviors that come with that. So it's beautiful today. Definitely my favorite times. I've got a coffee with me this whole way. That's a prickle, man. You don't want to eat a prickle. I don't know why you guys eat prickles. It's gross. Not gross, but probably kind of painful. And then of course there's these three. We don't feature them too much. They don't do a lot, do they? They sort of chill out and... Hello, Gracie. Blink, 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 blink. That's a lot of blinkings. She said, can I approach? So here's where I let a horse come in. I say hello, right? I've kind of given an invitation through my stance or my energy I'm sort of putting out of just being chill and calm. And so she's allowed to come in. That's what all that blinking's about. And she can leave too. Where she's doing some thinking, and then she finally makes that decision. Lena's sort of thinking about it. You can see I've got an ear. I've got a whole ear too. Look at that thing. It's all the way over to me. Oh, not anymore. Now I do. She's picking up every noise. If I were to say, Lena, come here. I got a hand out too. So I'm not just saying Lena. What's this guy doing? Ronnie, what do you think, buddy? Is it good? He says, I think it is. Something smells tasty. Mr. Muscles. He was fantastic for his trim as well. Hey, you were really good. Were you thinking of leaving? Where were you going to go? And why? We'll get a lot of great comments from everybody talking about how they love observing and watching, trying to understand the intent of horses, what they're thinking, what they want. If I were to stand here long enough, my guess would be... my guess was going to be that he would sort of come around, but there's too much draw over there. But generally, if I just stand around, if it's kind of just him and I, then he'll come on over and he'll present a part of his body that he feels like is a good idea to have a good scratch on. He's very quiet about it, but at the same time it's kind of loud. So he's still thinking about it. I can tell he's still kind of thinking about it, but Gracie's moved in and said, my turn. So much foliage. So much. Okay, Mocha's done with Yoka. And now she's got to sort out who will hang out with her as well. I really can't think. I mean, I've got my coffee with me, so I just can't think of a better way to spend the morning than just hanging out with these 8 horses. Drink a coffee. You know, enjoy the birds. Beautiful weather this morning. It's supposed to be pretty good for the next week, which is good. Yesterday, I think, was the first day of summer, or the day before. Just thinking about the greenery as well. She says, I can't reach. Can somebody with a longer neck get it? Uh-oh. Roni, be nice. She says, you want to groom? She says, not really. Chompy chomp chomp. She moves in to hopefully... Go, Mocha. Roni's not much of a kicker. He knows. He's loud but gent. Hi, Momo. Did Roni send you off? Don't be sad. He's a nice guy usually. She's really moved into me there, which is not good, but I've accepted it. And it's, oh man, you know, another topic for discussion is inconsistency in human behavior and why we do it. Soft heart, I don't know. You know, you just think, yeah, okay. And you accept that. Behavior from them, even though it can be quite dangerous. Right? You can be a little bit dangerous. Back up. Right on the nose is a good spot to sort that out on, rather than the chest, because they're going to move their nose around to get their shoulder to you. Hey. She'll move in a second. She's going to pick a side. She's gone right past me. That is unexpected, but I'm happy for it. She's still got a tiny little skinny butt. Everything about her is still small, obviously, but growing nicely. These guys are pretty quiet. This might be Roni. He loves his Lena, that's for sure. These two are 2 peas in a pod. Oops, she's half stuck. Horses only have so much mobility with their front legs. Hi, Gracie. What do you need? What do you need? There's a rule out there that you should never let your horse rub on you, but sometimes you can kind of break that rule. Sometimes it'd be okay. If you offer it up, I think. If you offer up for them to be able to rub on you, if I put my hand here, she wants her ears done. So I'll let her tell me. Nope. I don't know if this is a good idea. You should back up. Yeah. And then I'll leave. Okay, good luck with Gracie. My advice was strong. Oh, it's almost a punch in the nose. Told you. Gracie's got great mobility in her front legs. No issues there. Okay, she's taking the right. Wowzers, man. Gracie, why you gotta yell at everybody like that? Gotta move out of the way. What a shame, though. It would be nice if she was a lot less... I don't know what the word would be. Social anxiety, or lack of... I guess she's allowed to just not like another horse. That's the way it goes. Is Roni actually going to co-groom? Look at that. It's so unusual. You guys are watching a once-in-a-year event. So, that's what we'll do. We'll just watch. Oh. Wonder why he doesn't, though. He's really resistant to co-grooming. He either doesn't like it, doesn't want to kind of get involved with that, or doesn't like it done to him, maybe. Sucks at it. Yes, I forgot to fill up the water tub. Emptied it because the mosquitoes will gather in there during the rain. Just empty it out, fill it back up later. Hi, stay there. You are kind of rough. Why are you so rough? You don't do that to me, right? Never do that to me. Never been pawed down by Gracie. Ever, since I've known her. Why does she do it? Okay, off the fence. You too. Go do something else. There you go. Why did... She never paws me, you know? Never screams and paws at me. Some horse behaviors just don't translate to humans. That's one of them. You'll never see a baby horse, or at least I haven't seen a baby horse, come up to a human with their clacking mouth. They ask for things in other ways. I mean, it's not that people don't get pawed over. Annie and Luke are super cute most of the time. She just hangs off his butt. Here comes Yoga. Gracie's right here with me. I'll just scratch her ear nonchalantly while we watch the others. Shake. Okay, try again. I always hope that I can offer a little bit of peace and quiet for poor Gracie here. Something that just says, you got a friend, you just need to worry so much. What's interesting is Roni and Mr. Wild are goofing off together. I like it when he leaves Lena to go do something. He's fun. Roni's a lot of fun. Or he can be a lot of fun. Oh. He spun around on that one and says, I'm done. Back to my girl. And Gracie. Mr. Wild's going to move over to Mocha. She's gonna run away. Hang on. Just wait. I'll just hang on. I'm gonna hang on to her like this. Can you see this? Yeah, like this. I don't want you near me. So it's interesting. We talked about it in the last horse playtime video about how much intervention is good. And the consensus was actually really interesting. You have to wait, because I know you don't like the horse I'm with, but I do. Intervention is up to the person that has created the environment and has the horses. Okay, Mocha left me to go to Annie, so I'm going to come over here and see if I can draw Gracie. Hey. Although if she just watches, that's good. Uh-oh. Luke's getting told. Gracie's moving. It's just... Oh, watch out, Annie. She's quick. Oh, Annie had floppy ears on that one. Does it make a difference? I don't recall what Mocha did. What's going to happen here? Nothing. She's just hanging out. So that's a really good thing. I like that a lot. Gracie could be anywhere. She could be with me, getting ear scratches. I hear somebody behind me. Hello, Lena. How's it going? Do you want to watch the babies with me? Everybody's here. We've got Roni, Lena, Gracie, Annie and Mocha, Luke, and then these two are co-grooming and talking. Oh, Roni's moving in. Why? Why did he do that? Lena's still with me. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah, they can push through, Luke. I'm not too worried here. Mocha's got defensive posture going on. It's good. I've got Lena. That was close, but he missed. Hey, no, don't. Shh. Don't do it. I know what you're going to do. You, get out. Oh, why did you bump into me? Okay, come through. Did Roni try to push you? That's got to be it. Wow. Birds are amazing today. So yeah, hanging around with the horses. You know, it might not seem like a safe activity, which it isn't, but I thoroughly enjoy it and get a lot of practice and understanding out of it. The more I do it, I figure that's the only way to get good at something. Just keep doing it. This is an unusual day for Roni. He is co-grooming like a champ today. That's so nice of him. Hello, Mocha. You know, I'm just human. You can't bump into me as much as you bump into big horses. Yeah, just a human. She's such a sweetie, though. She's got good little teeth. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh, here comes Luke. Hi, buddy. I don't know what she wants. You better figure it out, though. You and your big inquisitive eyeballs. Those are thinking eyeballs. It's like, hey, what's up? Can we be a little bit friends? Bite him, Momo. Bite him on the nose. Oh, here comes Gracie again. Not too worried. She's come up on the rear end of Annie. Annie's got some guns, so I'm not too worried about that. Here comes Mocha, or Yoka, I mean. I'm gonna put my legs up onto the stairs. Pretty hard to get hurt if I'm up here. She says, what are those? Why? The question is always why to me. And he says, you can't go that way. There's a crazy Arabian over there. Hello, Luke. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Just telling Mr. Wild where to go because he's shown up. You better skitter on. Get moving. You got Yoka here. What a day. So, my half-hour break is almost over here. Hanging out with these guys. Why the corner, you guys? Why the corner? I might have to make a little space through here, or I'll get my legs lopped off. There he goes. See? Look at how close he is. See, you got to be able to see it coming. That's the thing, is being able to predict. Hello, Mocha. How you doing? Predict, anticipate, you know, be able to kind of look at what's going on, what one's going to do to another, to another, to another, what space is available. Here comes Luke. He's definitely not supposed to be up this way. So he doesn't, you know, and he's here. And stay safe. The actually, last story. I'll give you guys one last story here. I had a phone call for lessons, and it was somebody calling on behalf of somebody saying, "Hey, do you do lessons?" "Yeah." "Do you do Western?" "Well," I said, "sorta." I said, "A little bit. I mean, I can teach English or Western or whatever, but I don't follow a particular culture of riding." And I said, "A lot of aspects of both just don't appeal to me, but some aspects of both appeal to me." And she says, "Okay, well, you know, my client would like to do barrels." I said, "Barrel racing?" She goes, "I'm not really sure. I don't do a lot of horse stuff myself." And I said, "Okay." And hi, Annie. And hello. So I know I'm getting distracted. I look at Annie and I just think, oh, if I could just get. So I said, you know what we do here. I said, we're not going to do barrel racing. I'll tell you that right now. I said, because what we do here is we communicate with horses so that we can stay as safe as possible. And a lot of barrel racing has absolutely nothing to do with communicating with horses to stay as safe as possible. And so it's just not on the list of things to do. I said, what we want to think about is how we can grow with our horses, how we can be patient, how we can learn together, how we can, most especially, obviously, stay safe. All the things that they are trying to talk to us about is so important. And it exceeds or precedes, this type of education understanding should precede any riding or activities while riding. Get her, Annie. Bite her on the nose. She's too inquisitive. Well, I'm going to put my foot here so that she knows that I'm here. You see? So she doesn't come screaming by and lop off my other foot. So it's anticipation, understanding of where a horse she might think about charging just off of this corner, which this line comes right. So you see what I mean? So I said, that's kind of what we do. We think about, how we can grow and how we can learn and how we can be. And she says, well, you know what? That actually sounds exactly like what my client could use a little bit more of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So let's see if Gracie figures out that this isn't a place for trouble. Maybe Annie's under my protection or comfort circle. Look at how quiet Annie is. I mean, how can you not hang around with this gorgeous thing? And she's so lovely. As I said, this is kind of the key. You want to stay safe. You don't want to fall off horses, or hopefully be able to anticipate if you're going to. This is it. What are they thinking about? What are they going to do next, and why? More. Learn it. Groundwork. I said to start on the ground. Anyhow, I think that might be it. I got to get on with things. I've spent my time. These guys are still nibbling on the trees. I might not have to trim them back. They'll just trim them back for me. Look at Annie's huge ear that just keeps coming into the screen. I know, Annie, you want to get a groomings. And this is the beginning, moving forward, nibbling. But I've offered it now. So you give it. Mutual conversation that goes well for everybody. Such a sweetie. It's so peaceful. Can't describe it. Just her little whiskers that sort of sit off of the edge of my leg. He's got the prickle. See, this is where it starts. You say, what do you do about it? Not a lot at the moment. It's got quiet eyes. Right? Here comes Gracie. Hey. I might nibble at her. Well, how about that? I made it happen. Is it because Annie's here? Did I get her to yell at me? She didn't paw at me, thank goodness. Well, that was interesting. Annie, what do you think of that? Was it your fault or mine? Here, Annie's backing up. I think it's a bit of both. I don't think it's just one. Here comes Mocha. Okay, you two, good luck. I gotta get on with things. This is for a future video. That was very interesting to me. Not that I'm trying to cause her any worry or anxiety, but fascinating that she responded in a way that she's never done before. Thank you for coming in low. Very kind of her to do this. Very kind. This is something you reward. This is absolutely something you say, no problem. I'm on board with this. Thank you for coming up so very quiet. Absolutely 100%. Annie, stay back. I've got a boot ready. Only got so many appendages here. More for Gracie. How about the other ear? But I want to reward this. You see that? No, I don't want you going that way. So I have my other leg here. She can stay on this side, and Annie can stay on that side, and it's a lot of intervention. I just have to figure out how to get out of here. I know. Go that way. Okay, I'm going to quit this here and escape and go do my chores. My hundreds of chores. Hello. And I will see you guys in the next one. I guess I better chop down some of those trees. Or at least cut the bushes back. Well, just to finish this video off, I've come along and chopped back a bunch of stuff, and it's a smorgasbord for the horses. So there you go. Everybody's a little bit happy. Just come along and nibble away.